TMG Nation, what is going on? Insomnia from the Mexican Gamers channel. Welcome to another edition of the GuerrerosAzteca podcast, a podcast where we talk about the Liga MX and anything to do around the football mexicano, right? So in this edition, we're going to talk about the final, man, the final of the Liga MX, as you can see by the title of this video. The final of the Liga MX is the epic, the heroic, the historic final that we witnessed Sunday night between America and Cruz Azul. I mean, it's still hard to believe, man. It's still really, really hard to believe as an America fan that something like that happened. That not only that America won the championship, but how it happened. And I think it's just hard to believe, just even for Cruz Azul fans, how the title slipped away from their fingers, man. It's just how it slipped away. 5 minutes were left in the game. 5 minutes. Mosquera scores, shortening distances, and then the goalkeeper, Moises Munoz, the goalkeeper, the man who almost a year ago, was in a car accident. Maybe he wasn't even supposed to be here, man. He almost died. It was a miracle that he was alive. He scores the goal and sends it to extra times later on. A player so heavily unjustly criticized by the media, by certain fans. Miguel Layún scoring the goal to give the team the championship. I mean, it was just like a movie. It was surreal. It was hard to believe, man. And it is like a movie. Think about it. It was like a cheesy football movie. It was like a cheesy soccer movie. You see the team down by 2 goals with like 5 minutes left. The epic music kicks in, right? The epic music kicks in. Mosquera scores the goal. Then that little epic music starts to creep in. Oh no, are they going to tie this game? Nah, I mean, it can't be. How can they tie this game with like 5 minutes left? Come on now. You hear the epic music start building up in the background. America tries to keep crossing the ball. Cruz Azul's defense is flawlessly clearing the ball and not letting America have any opportunities of tying this game and taking the title away from them. A corner happens. You see another corner happen. America's keeper, Moises Munoz, you see him running to the box to attempt a miracle. And with less than 2 minutes left, give his team, enough of a chance for the title to send the game to extra time. You see him go. The corner comes in. Nothing happens. He's already coming back. He's already running back to his goal, but he sees that the play still lives. He runs back to the box, and then America gets another corner. The ball is crossed in. He is left alone without anyone to guard him. He dives, a diving header, and gives his team, enough of a chance to the title, sending it to extra time, which in extra time, it would later go to penalties and they win the champion. It was like a movie, man. It was like a cheesy movie. If you saw that in the theaters, you'd be like, oh, come on, that's so cheesy. That's not possible. That you never see that happen in real life. And I'd agree with you. That. That's cheesy, man. That's really cheesy. And that's the type of stuff you only see in the movies. But it worked and it happened in real life. And sadly for Cruz Azul fans, it happened to them once again. Not like this. They've lost a lot of championships throughout the years. They've lost 10 championships. And for us, for our delight, for our happiness, man, to us America fans, it was just amazing. It was epic, And I posted in Twitter, man. I posted on Twitter, win or lose, win or lose. If America, picture this, if America would have lost in extra time, if Cruz Azul found a goal in extra time and Chaco Jimenez scored, or if they lost in penalties, I would have been, obviously not as happy. Obviously, I mean, the title just was a cherry on top, but I would have still been satisfied because the players, America players that night, the way they didn't play brilliant football. Neither team did. There wasn't brilliant football. They didn't play very, very well, but you can see it in them. The way they were either going to score or die trying. You could just see it. They were just killing themselves on the pitch, trying to do everything they could. You could see the frustration in their faces. Just they just wanted it so bad, and that was enough for me. To see a player like Chucho Benitez trying to recover the ball all the way on defense. Chucho Benitez on defense. he's been questioned whether or not he plays for the team, whether or not he really enjoys playing for the club, if he's really in with his teammates, with the organization Club America, and he proved it, man. He proved it. I mean, he didn't score in regular time. He scored a penalty, but he was running all the way to defense to recover a ball in America's corner, and go running back to the attack to try to look for a goal. I mean, the players like Maza Rodriguez, players like Mosquera, players like that, sweating the shirt, the jersey, understanding the responsibilities they had wearing such a prestigious jersey from one of the biggest clubs in Mexico. It proved enough. It was enough for me, enough. If, like I said, again, even if America lost, I posted it on Twitter, man. I posted it on Twitter. I put, win or lose, America, this America has made me proud. That's what I posted. And, I didn't see, as soon as Moy Munoz scored to tie the game, I knew America was going to be champions. And obviously I'm no witch, or I can't see the future, but it was something that just told me that's it. Like, Cruz Azul is not going to be able to get up from such a knockout blow like that. Having the title within 5 minutes or seconds, even seconds, because Mosquera scored and they still had the championship. They still were going to win the championship. 30 seconds left. Moy Munoz, scores. The goalkeeper scores a goal to send it to extra time, and the title just melts in the Cruz Azul hands. Like, it was, and that just had to be devastating. That just had to be, their morale was done. They were done, and it was mind blowing to me how it was Cruz Azul players in the extra time. America just had enough to kill the game. America in the extra time, but it was mind blowing to me how Cruz Azul players were the ones trying to wanting for the extra time to end, just betting on the penalties and just wanting extra time to end. They didn't really attack in extra time. It was America who still wanted it. Corona was just amazing in this final. Corona was amazing. That one shot from Chucho Benitez, I think he took it from outside the box in extra time. And Corona with his left hand, just with his fingertips, saving that goal. Amazing dive, amazing save by Corona. And then a one-on-one versus Benitez. Once again, Corona gets the better of him. I mean, amazing goalkeeper, keeping his team in the game. But Cruz Azul just looked like it was, like they were done. They just wanted to bet on the penalties. And then when you see Orozco, when you see Chuletita Orozco, stepping up to the spot for the first penalty, you can see it in his face. The confidence wasn't there. The entire stadium chanting for Moises Munoz, the keeper who had just scored a goal, who had been critical in the game to keep the game, within 2 goals. He stopped 2 of Pablo Barrera's chances. He had everything on his back. The crowd, the entire crowd, full stadium chanting his name. He stops that goal. And, I just knew it. It was just like a movie, man. Like a cheesy football movie. The rain pouring in, just everything adding to it, It was perfect. Perfect for America fans. Perfect for America. And like a cheesy football movie. But, to me, big mistake by Cruz Azul's manager, Memo Vasquez, to defend his goal instead of going in for the kill. America had 10 men. It looked like it was actually Cruz Azul who had 10 men. And you can disagree with me. If you're a Cruz Azul fan or any other team's fan. You could always disagree with me. You don't have to always agree with me. You can disagree as long as it's done respectfully. There's never a need to insult or anything like that. So yeah, it's cool if you disagree, as long as it's respectful. I'm all for it. Go ahead. But yeah, like defending, you had a 2-goal lead. Okay, I understand that. But the other team has 10 men, and you and your team have players with a lot of quality, players with a lot of caliber, like Chaco Jimenez, like Teófilo Gutiérrez, Pablo Barrera. I mean, how are you gonna just defend your? I thought it was cowardly, and it was just a big mistake, and it ended up costing him. I mean, if Cruz Azul would have won the championship, then I guess you'd have to say otherwise. But it was a big risk, just going defensive and just betting on keeping on America scoreless, on not allowing America to score, and you yourself not attacking. I understand Cruz Azul in the second half had chances, like 2 chances, Pablo Barrera to score, to kill the game. Then Chaco Jimenez had another chance. He takes a shot, hits the post, bounces off of Teófilo Gutiérrez's left ankle, and then hits the post once again. Extremely unlucky for Cruz Azul. I understand that, but it's a risk you take when you defend yourself and you give the ball to America, who has players that could change a game just like that, like Chucho Benítez, Raúl Jiménez, Sambuesa, stuff like that. And it didn't even end up being those players, Benítez, Jiménez. It ended up being the center back, Mosquera, and the goalkeeper, Moises Muñoz. So you take those risks, man, and it ended up biting them in the ass. And I thought Cruz Azul should have gone in for the kill, man. Cruz Azul should have, okay, they have 10 men. We just scored. Let's go score another one. Kill any aspirations, any wishes of a comeback, any even, the thought of even America coming back. Let's kill that. Let's score another one. And then maybe we can defend ourselves. We can defend our lead. But how are you going to score one goal in game one in the Ida, in the Estadio Azul? Chaco Jimenez scores that goal off of a corner with his head. He scores a header, 1-0. It was in the 20th, 18th minute, around there, if I remember correctly. And then the entire game, Cruz Azul decides to, let's defend this goal and let's bet on the counter attack and just give America the ball. And America keeps trying. Flawless defense by Cruz Azul, great defense. Perea and Pereira, Jair Pereira, they did an amazing job. Great defense, but I mean, come on, your club, your team is bigger than that. You have better players to just do that, to just give America the ball. You have enough potential, enough offensive power to play America, blow by blow, to play America on par, to fight for possession instead of just giving America possession. It was just, I didn't agree with the way, because America, that's what I appreciated from America. America stuck to their style. America stuck to, they played the Liga a certain way, having possession and looking for the offense. They didn't have very good luck in the final. They didn't, not luck, but they didn't play very well in the final. America didn't execute offensively very good in the final. I didn't like it, but at least they stuck to the style. At least they stuck to what they had been playing during the season, what they had been playing during the Liguilla, during the postseason. And Cruz Azul, they played one way. The quarterfinals, they played great. They played, who was it? The quarterfinals, they played versus, no, it wasn't Santos. The quarterfinals, they played versus Morelia. They scored 4 goals in their opening game, and then they go to Morelia and they defend it, and they almost got eliminated. Okay. And then in the semifinals, they go against Santos. They score a lot of goals on Santos as well. And, they're playing offensively. They really didn't look very defensive. And, they're sticking to that style, staying offensive, and they're scoring a lot of goals. And then you go into the final, you score 1 goal, and then you decide to be defensive and give the other team the ball and just defend your goal. Like, come on, man. Stick to the style. You could have had better luck. And if you didn't, then at least you stuck to your style and you didn't look like a coward. And that's what I understand from the manager, that he had the players and he had the opportunities to just kill America. I understand, again, Moy Muñoz saved 2, unlucky hit, Chaco Jimenez shot hits the post twice. But if they would have remained offensive, I just thought Cruz Azul could have killed the game and any aspiration of America making a comeback. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wouldn't have gone that way. But I just thought, Cruz Azul could have been a little bit more offensive. It would have also given us a better show, a better game if both teams are nonstop attacking each other, and instead of just one defending themselves and trying to keep the other team from scoring, which is valid. It's valid, but again, you take a risk when you do that. When you allow the other team to have the ball and you don't really try to have possession yourself, you're betting on the counter attack. You take a risk, and sure enough, it ended up biting them in the ass. And America, let's talk about America, man. I talked enough about Cruz Azul. and what I think was a mistake by their manager. And I guess you really can't blame the players, but the manager, the way he made his team defend those goals. I don't know, man, whatever. But America, I mean, I don't know. I posted it on Twitter. Just win or lose. This is what I posted. Win or lose, my America has made me extremely proud, or something like that. It was just, I felt so proud, man. I felt so proud because the players, the way they were just killing themselves on trying to tie this game. You know, let's trying to win the championship or die trying. You know, like, it was just amazing. It was amazing. Players like Chucho Benitez, who, you know, they've been questioned whether or not they love they understand what the responsibilities of wearing that jersey is, whether they're in the group for real. And they showed me they were, man. Like, players like Mosquera, players like Benitez. You know, they showed me, you could see the frustration in their faces, and the way they were tying this game. They were trying to tie this game. It was amazing. You know, it was really something cool to witness and to see happen, how these players were just trying, nonstop trying. America showed the heart of a champion that night. They showed they won this not with brilliant football, not with you know, great plays on the offense, with huevos. That's what it was. And you saw in the interviews, in the post interviews when they won the championship, you saw every single player saying that you win these finals, you know, not really by defending your goal and just, you know, hoping this thing ends if hoping the extra time ends and you win in penalties. That's what Cruz Azul was betting for. You win this thing trying to win it, wanting to win it, and showing the heart necessary, the heart of a champion, and showing that you deserve it. And that's what America showed. You know, I saw a lot of you know, media people in ESPN and Univision and Televisa, you know, saying if Cruz Azul won, it wouldn't have felt like they deserved it. Can you picture America makes the heroic comeback, epic comeback, just amazing, heroic comeback, and then they miss those opportunities to kill the game in extra time. America, that one-on-one Benitez versus Corona stops that. They miss those opportunities, and then it ends up being that America loses in penalties. I mean, how would Cruz Azul players feel? I mean, I understand that the Cruz Azul fans would still be happy because the championship is a championship. Maybe they would have been happy still, but would it really feel like the team that deserved it won the game? The team that deserved it, that killed themselves on the pitch, won the game? I don't think so, man. And again, you can disagree with me. You can disagree with me, but it just felt like, you know, because not only because of the heroic comeback, but because of the way the players, you know, tried and you know, stuck to the game plan, and you know, it just seemed like a very, very nice and fitting reward for the team who showed the heart of a champion. The team who had everything, you know, adversity, everything against them. 5 minutes left, tying the game, going to extra time, and then winning in penalties. It just, yeah, man. I don't know. Amazing. Moises Munoz, amazing goalkeeper. I think he should go. He should go to El Tri. He should go to the Mexican national team. Maybe not the one that disputes the Confederations Cup, because that's going to be Corona. It's going to be Ochoa. I don't know who the third goalkeeper is going to be. Maybe Talavera, but he should definitely play the Gold Cup. I think Moises Munoz has showed enough. I mean, Mexico has extremely talented goalkeepers. I mean, we have, again, Corona, Ochoa, Talavera, Jonathan Orozco, the Monterrey goalkeeper, Moises Munoz, Osvaldo Sanchez, which I understand he's kind of old now, but he's still he's still a pretty good goalkeeper. Luis Michel. Mexico has really good goalkeepers, but I think Moises Munoz, he's earned it, man. He's earned his calling to El Tri, and he should dispute the Gold Cup. We'll see if it happens. Hopefully it does happen for him. You could tell he's a great person and a great professional, you know. But Miguel Ayun as well. Tremendous respect for Miguel Ayun. You know, unjustly criticized by media, by fans, and just he said it in the interview. I knew what I was getting myself into if I miss this penalty. I knew by taking this penalty, you know, I could have given America the championship, or I could have again fallen into everyone's mouth, and you know, but it was pretty emotional seeing him cry, and you know, he knew what he was getting himself into if he missed this penalty. he knew it and he still went for it, and that just shows character, and that just, that deserves my respect. A player like Layun, a player who never stops running, who on the offense, on defense, he always gives it his 120%, and it was just extreme respect for Miguel Layun, for Moises Munoz, and for all the players of America who showed hard. For Perea, Amaranto Perea, the Cruz Azul center back, who went and shook each and every one of America's players' hands, of the staff, coaching staff. Perea just showed amazing sportsmanship. Even in the loss, he went and congratulated America, and just that's the stuff that you could appreciate, and that just shows the type of person he is, and the type of professional he is. Great respect to him, and I don't know, man. Tough luck for Cruz Azul fans. If it was anyone else other than America, any other team versus Cruz Azul versus America, I might have, been rooting for Cruz Azul. I might have wanted Cruz Azul to win the championship. Obviously, versus America, I'm not gonna go for Cruz Azul, right? But if it was any other team other than America, I think Cruz Azul, the fans, especially the fans and players like Corona, players like Perea, players like Chaco Jimenez, they deserve a championship. And I would have been going for Cruz Azul. Sad thing, man. It was amazing how it just melted in their hands and they let it go. But, Cruz Azul isn't done here. Who knows what's going to happen with their manager? Who knows who's going to leave the team? What's going to happen? But best of luck. And, I can understand, man, how it could be really, really tough. Whenever America would lose a regular season game, just any ordinary regular season game, I would dread watching the ESPN the next day, ESPN Deportes, watching Raza Deportiva in the morning, seeing the highlights of how America lost, hearing them talk about how America lost. And this whole week has to be hell for Cruz Azul players and for Cruz Azul fans, man. It just has to be hell. And, I feel you. I really don't. I don't understand how it is to feel that way, really. But I mean, I even if a regular season game hurt me that much, after a loss of America, to hear the media talking about it, then I can't see how, after losing a championship in the last 30 seconds could feel. So, damn, dude, that must suck, but keep your head up. You have a great team, and the fans are just amazing. The Cruz Azul fans with their team, 16 years and counting. Atlas fans as well, man, over 50 years, and they're still with their team. So anyways, much respect to the fans more than anything. And yeah, man, that's the end of this GuerrerosAzteca podcast. I know it was kind of long, but I just wanted to talk about it. Just get everything out there. Leave your opinions in the comments below. And if you're watching this to this point, this far in, then I really appreciate you, man. Seriously, like, it's amazing if you're watching this. You're the type of subs and supporters that oh my God, it's that's who I do this for, So thank you guys for watching. I'll try to give you the MP3 so you can download it, so you can put this in your iPhone and your iPod. It's gonna be in the description. You probably already found it. I'll leave it in the description. The MP3 link, so you can download this and put it in your iPhone so you can listen to it when you work out, when you run, when you drive your car to school, to work. Doesn't matter. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your opinions in the comments below. Again, you don't have to agree with me. As long as it's respectful, I'm all for it. Thanks, bro. So, yeah, America, you deserve it. America fans, we wanted this so bad. We showed the heart of a champion. At least the players did. And also the stadium, the fans, man. The fans in the stadium non-stop chanting the Vamos America, Vamos America. And, Cruz Azul fans, keep your head up, man. You have a great team. It just wasn't meant to be this time, and hopefully pretty soon, man, Cruz Azul could be champion, because the fans deserve it more than anything, and certain players in that organization, I already mentioned them, they deserve it as well. So thank you guys for watching. Leave your opinions, leave your likes, and I'll see you guys on maybe tomorrow's video. I don't know what I'm gonna have tomorrow. Maybe I don't know, but I'll see you guys pretty sure tomorrow with another video. Thank you guys for watching for the 100th time, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, bros, and as always, que viva el fútbol.